is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. The Le Mans Porsche Emergence is on the map. I'm going to give you my quick take on this event. This is a rather long event with 5 lock-ins to win the prize car and then locking in the prize car to win the final parts of the event. Much like most of these type of events, the first lock-ins come very quickly. Lock-in number 1 at 3, lock-in number 2 at race 8, lock-in number 3 at race 12, lock-in number 4 by race 20. So the first 20 you will need 4 lock-ins. At that point, you need to have won the related showdown car to then eventually lock in number 5 at race 30. Once you've done that, much like most of these bigger events, the prize car should come around race 70 or 60, it depends on how they have it set up, and then up to race 100 at the end to win the final prizes. Now, the stage 6 prize for the prize car looks like it's at race 86 and then race 99. So you will get 2 stage 6s for the prize car at some point, but it's random, and you're probably going to need more than 2 stage 6s just to get to that stage 6. So, taking a look at the lock-ins real quick. The first lock-in is the easiest, and it's a little laggy, but 911 Turbo S 992 is a possible lock-in. Rotana, all these Porsches, the Taycan Turbo S, among others. So nice variety of lock-ins here. If you need parts for something like the Strasa version, or you just want to build more RWB or whatever, you want to lock in that car, because this way, if rewards are given for stage 6s, which usually it is, at some point you get a stage 6, you will be able to get it with the lock-in. That being said, you want a near fully maxed car because you don't want to be stuck well before the prize car because you picked a car that's too lightly upgraded. Same goes for the 918 Spider. I will probably use the Martini Racing version, but regardless, you will get basically the same 918 parts. So this one is whatever you got. That's a 918 Spider. Lock-in number 3, again, is one specific car, the 911 GT2 RS Sport. Much like this and lock-in number 4, both of these cars, or at least the Salzburg, is available in collections. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, the Club Sport might also be available. If not, it might be available in some other form, but it might not be in collections. Sometimes I get collections cars confused, and I think it's available when it's not. But let's take a quick look at the collection cars, and I believe it is going to be not in the Turbo RS Chronicles is where you're going to see the 2 cars that we're talking about that's available by the collections. And in addition, there's Mission R that you can get. The Wisik is in here as well. So naturally, almost all the cars you need for this event can be obtained from collections, assuming you have the collection tokens to do it. Looking at the Taycan Turbo S, real quick here in the garage will bring us up to the showdown that's related. You need to win the showdown to get to the 5th lock-in, and that is at 1400 for the Rennsport. And this is a very fast Porsche. It's a decent Porsche. It's going to have good numbers. It beats Dyno a little bit. Again, Porsche is not the most favored car in this game by Natural Motion for whatever reason, but at least the Rennsport is a worthy addition, even if you cannot get the final prize car. Speaking of lock-ins for the showdown, this might have changed because I had thought there would be more cars available to this than what I'm actually seeing. But regardless, the fastest cars in this list would naturally be what looks like Purple Star version of the Taycan Cross Turismo Turbo S or the Taycan Turbo S Purple Star. If you have the Gold Star, and you're likely to if you play the game long enough, remember there's a Purple Star milestone version that's available to those who are in the top crews. So expect to be beat by those guys, and those will be the top cars in the beginning. But then you should be doing all right from there. This runs about 7.6s. The Purple Star versions run 7.56. I mean, it's close. And then the rest of these, the 911R fully elite, fully max, might be close, and it goes kind of slower from there. But they're pretty much all the T5s are from. I mean, I got it confused. Sorry, 7.5, not 9.7 or whatever I just said. 7.5, 7.6 for the Gold Star. Then 911R it's about like a 7.7, I think. And then it gets kind of slower from there. But most of these are not going to be super bad to use, but if you really want to get far in the beginning, you're probably going to need purple star versions of the fastest version of cars in here. Now, that being said, this should be a relatively competitive showdown, but again, if you don't have the Apex card, don't expect to get very far on day one. Assuming they give us enough days to do this, we should be able to get pretty far in this if you have the cars. Assuming you get the Rennsport and build it, expect that the Rennsport's going to need a few stage 6s to get to the prize card. They're just not giving things to us like they used to. Simple, easy events, very rare now. Everything is set up to squeeze you for that money. So expect that you have to build the car quite a bit to get to the prize card. Are you going to need like 5 stage 6s? Probably not, but are you going to need at least 2 good, super good ones, or maybe 3 or 4? Most likely. So expect that to be the case. What about the prize car? Well, the 917K might be one of the best Porsches to come in the game in a long time. I am certainly looking forward to acquiring it. The numbers are good. It beats Dyno a little bit. It's not just good. It's actually really good numbers. But really good numbers with a little bit of dyno beating seems to be the de facto now with all cars. And with the newest live match changes, even if the car has great numbers, it really is not that meaningful anymore. So if you want to get the answers to that, check out my recent video on live racing. And that's really it. I mean, my take on this event is, again, if you're not a paid player, most likely you're going to get stuck somewhere. If you are a long-term player, you might be able to do this free. And ultimately, it depends on how tough they make it for that Rennsport to see where we get stuck, if we get stuck, and luck and all that will be involved. Well, that's my take on this event. I am certainly going to go for this because I do want to get a hold of this prize car. Let me know what you think, or if you have any other information to share. If you like this video, leave a like. If you like my channel and like this kind of videos, subscribe, hit the bell, and you get notified when I put up new videos. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.